what you're given, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because it's safe in the business.
Hi, and welcome to Saucy with the Sauce with Saucy Brown, your host. I wanted to show you my new latest Queen Apparel shirt, the new blue. It still has my same logo on it, Queen, the same crest, and the same crest on the hat. And I actually am going to go ahead and take off the hat because y'all know I am bald. And I really don't want to have on the hat today. Okay. Today's topic is going to be short and sweet. Vote. The importance of voting. This year, right here in the state of Florida, the website was down. And they gave us some little token. The next day they said, oh, we're going to leave it up to 7 o'clock the next day. Which was announced at 12 o'clock that evening. That is voter suppression, ladies and gentlemen. And if your vote, as Samuel Jackson said, if your vote didn't count, why are they fighting so hard to keep you from voting? So I'm asking you today, if you're in Jacksonville, Florida, or in the state of Florida, October the 19th, 2020, early voting. My birthday is a couple of days later. I asked all of my kids, because every year we get together and we vote together as a family. And I'm asking everyone out there, I know you can mail in your ballot, and that is a choice. But I'm asking you to go out so they'll leave no doubt. Leave no doubt who you're voting for. Leave no doubt your signature. Leave no doubt. Early voting is for a reason. You can stop by your local libraries. Go in and vote. Take this opportunity to do something that you may have never done before. And if you're a registered voter, you have that right. Vote. Vote. Our young people don't even know who Martin Luther King is or Malcolm X. That is not something that we as Americans should be proud of, first of all, let alone African Americans. And I chose this color, blue, because we have this new slogan, Blue Lives Matter. But you know what? With this blue shirt, just like I took off that blue hat, I can take off a blue shirt, but I can't take off this black skin. And it's something that I'm really not trying to get people to understand anymore. I really am. I'm not going to make excuses, but I don't believe in what the Black Lives Matter stand for. I'm not even doing none of that. All lives matter. Well, you know, if all lives matter, I wouldn't have to say Black Lives Matter. And it's only in the late 1900s have we even got voters' rights. So it's something about our vote that really means something, that they keep suppressing it. And I'm asking you today, take the time. Take the time. If you are a registered voter, take the time to vote. You say you have nothing to lose? But what if you have something to win? What if it does change? You'll never know if you've never voted. So I'm asking you today, exercise your right to vote today. Get out, vote. Take someone with you. And all these other states that have voter registrations coming up, if you know someone and you're not at your deadline, I know the rest of this week is most deadlines except for a couple of states. If you know someone, take them to the polls. Take them to register to vote. You can go to vote.org and register right online to vote. There are thousands of people that have been purged. So if you have been registered to vote and you voted in the primary, guess what? As early as the last day, people have been purged off of the registration. So exercise your right. There's a reason that they're fighting tooth and nail so that you can't vote. COVID-19 was a wake-up call. I have a video on here called 2020, The Blessing. Just as President Trump announced that he believed God gave him the coronavirus, I don't believe that. Right now, he is the President of the United States of America. And whether you voted for him or not, he is your president. And if you really are mad and pissed about it, and he's not my president, well, guess what we can do? Let's not make him your president. Vote him out. Otherwise, he's your president. He'll be your president. And let me make it personal. He's my president, and he'll be my president. But I'm taking a stance today, and I'm asking you, if that is your stance, the way you change it, and the only way it changes, is if you vote. You don't want him to be a president? Joe Biden is your only other choice. But we're all touting his record. But when he was vice president, he was vice president, correct? He was vice president because we voted for Barack Obama. And you didn't have all those questions. You didn't have all those issues then. So let's not have them now. Because, see, obviously proved to you that whatever bill, and yes, I do know what it is, but I will not feed that. It showed to me, him and Kamala Harris, it shows to me that whatever their past mistakes were, or whatever their past ideology was, they have chosen to change it. And that says a lot. President Trump past opinions and thoughts were, for me, I don't think he's changed. I don't think his views will change. But I have seen and I've researched for myself, so I'm going to let you research for yourself. Kamala Harris' record, past and present. See, the bills that we have on the Senate floor that she did not have the opportunity to say anything about last night. And I understand the angry black woman syndrome. She didn't want to step into that. And I have no problem with it. But she showed class and dignity in that debate. Constantly being interrupted. So when she turned around and said, I'm speaking, I had no problem with it. Commentators I've seen on Fox News, Greg Gutfeld for one, said she hadn't learned anything from the last primary, the primary with the presidency. She's still that same, no, because she ate them up then. And she was the angry black woman. This time she had a calm demeanor, laughed a couple of times, smirked, and they both did. But guess what? I know what her record is. I know those bills that we're saying our president signed. I know she, along with another senator, are the ones that put that bill out. You want to know what I'm talking about? Research. So when I hear he's done more for black people, and I hear about this bill for HBCUs. I'm sorry. My speech is a little off today. that bill where he has said that they won't have to come back again, I know that in 10 years they will have to come back again. And he's not the originator of that bill. But guess what? I know that because I researched. The judges that are being asked for, will you vote yes or no? You know how I know that? Because I got my ballot. And I know who they're asking. Do I want to vote yes or no? So I can go back and look and see what their background was. What are they doing? How are they doing it? You know how I can do that? Because I've researched. Everything is public knowledge. And I'm asking you, take this time to do just that. Figure out what you want for you. What do you want for your next generation? I want for my grandson to be in a world where he's not ignorant of the past, but he's not so gung-ho to have to speak about the past because the future has gotten so bright for him. This is Saucy with the Sauce. Now, then, if you call this stirring the sauce, I'll take it. But if you just plain see this as facts, I'll take that too. So I thank you for your time. That website again is vote.org. And every bill that your president has signed, you can go back and find out what senators started those bills. You can go back and find out about the HBCUs. I'm so sorry I'm having a hard time with those word letters. You can find out about that. And it's not lifelong. They will have to come back. But I know that because I've researched. I listen to Roland Martin Unfiltered every day. Fox News every day. Not exactly the news. Fox, The Five. Dana Perino, Greg Gutfeld, Juan Williams, and Jesse Waters. Oh yeah, watch them every day. So I'm not going to be behind times on what's going on. I want to hear what you're saying. I want to hear what we're saying. And if they don't line up for me, then hey, my vote is not going all the way down the ballot Democrat. My vote is not going all the way down the ballot Republican. Whoever stands for the things that mean the most to me will be voted for. And unfortunately, I'm on one accord all the way down the board. And the famous words of one of our great senators, you use my words against me if I'm telling a lie. Figure out who that is too. Once again, this has been Saucy with the Sauce. This is my Queen Apparel line. This is my blue. This is my blue. I can take it off, and I can take off this blue shirt. I can't take off this black skin. But I can put on my red hat. Hey. I'm a mega supporter of Black Lives Matter. Not the movement. The person. Thank you. And as always, this has been Saucy with the Sauce. Stirring up all the sauce over here.
Classy, 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 lavish, classy, classy, lavish, classy, lavish.
What you giving, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because it's safe in the business.